Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be making my all-time favorite pumpkin pie recipe. I've been making this for about 3 months now straight. This is probably going to be like my 6th or 7th pie that I've made. I've given it to my friends, I've given it to my family. I'm going to be sharing it with you guys. It is keto, really healthy, and it's so good. So I'm going to be sharing it with you guys. First we're going to go over the ingredients. So yeah, let's get started with the video. First, we'll go over the ingredients and what you'll need. I have a little bit of oat flour left right here. I just got some old-fashioned rolled oats and put them in the blender, and it makes oat flour. So I have a little bit of that left from a different recipe that I made. I have some almond flour. I get mine at Costco. It's a really good price there. I have my monk fruit sweetener. I have the golden one. Usually I make it with this classic one. Either one of those works well. I have some organic coconut oil, 2 cans of organic pumpkin. I love mine from Trader Joe's. Hopefully Trader Joe's keeps selling them for as long as possible because they're still selling it and it's January, so hopefully they keep on selling this. I have some flax seeds here we're going to be using as an egg replacer, Himalayan pink salt, and then of course the spices. I have pumpkin pie spice and ground cinnamon. Here are the ingredients for the pumpkin pie spice just in case you guys do not have it available. And then I'm just going to be using a bowl, and I know this is not the cutest at all. It's really ugly. You see all the knife cuts, but it's okay. It's just a pan. I really need to get a new one. This one's embarrassing, but yeah, just a pan. I have a towel underneath just so nothing spills, but I'm just gonna take some oat flour. I'm gonna do mostly almond flour, but I'm gonna take 2/4 cups of oat flour. We're gonna do 6 of these. I'm gonna do 2 of oat flour, and then I'm gonna do 4 of almond flour. So there, I just put in 6 1/4 cups. So it's basically a 1.5 cups of flour, and I'm just gonna mix this together using a fork. I just personally like to use a fork. It like the clumps come out easier. I don't know. You can use a whisk or whatever you guys prefer. Now we're gonna be putting in our monk fruit sweetener. Mine is in a bag because for some reason the bottom had a hole, but I'm gonna use a 1/3 cup of monk fruit sweetener. Monk fruit sweetener is my personal favorite, but coconut palm sugar works. Basically any sugar. If you do make it with monk fruit, it will be keto. So if you guys don't care if it's keto or not, you guys can use a different form of sugar. Then for salt, I like to put in about a teaspoon. Is this a teaspoon? I like to put in a teaspoon of salt. These are pretty hard to like measure out since you have to like grind it first. So what I like to do is I keep the cap on and then I grind until I think it's enough, and then I'll put it into the teaspoon. So that's kind of a lot, but we're gonna see how close it is. I'm not gonna put in like the full teaspoon, but almost to the top, because we're also gonna be adding a little bit of salt into the filling. I'm gonna put in about this much salt into the crust. Now we're gonna throw in some of our spices, not too much, so not as much as in the filling, but I'm still gonna throw in like a good amount. So this is the pumpkin pie spice. Now for the cinnamon, I'm gonna be putting in a little bit more cinnamon than pumpkin pie spice. I'm gonna be putting in 2 tablespoons of flax seeds. Now I'm gonna add the coconut oil in. I'm gonna be using a little bit less than 1/3 cup. Technically I'm using about 1/4 cup. Now I'm adding in some water. I just like to use water. You can use any type of nut milk or like, I don't know, rice milk, soy milk, whatever you guys like. I just prefer to do it with water since there's already almonds in the crust. This is the consistency that you want it at. It smells so good. Now we're gonna start to put it into our pan. Sorry for my rough hand, but I'm just gonna start to put this in. Now we're gonna put in the pie into the oven for 15 minutes at 350 degrees. Excuse me. We're gonna start working on the filling as the crust is in the oven. Okay, so I've washed the bowl and now we're just gonna put in both cans of pumpkin. So now that we've put in all the pumpkin, I'm just gonna start by adding monk fruit sweetener. We're gonna do the same amount as the crust, so 1/3 of a cup. Ooh, look at that, satisfying. Now we're gonna put in some of the salt. I'm gonna do the same amount as the crust. So we're gonna put in about this much salt. The filling is quite simple. It's, I would say, easier than the crust. So now we're just going to be adding our spices. So I have the pumpkin pie spice and the cinnamon. I'm going to put in the pumpkin pie spice first. So that's good with the pumpkin pie spice. Now I'm going to put in a lot of the cinnamon. Now we're going to add in the same amount of flax seeds as we did before. So 2 tablespoons of flax seeds. Now I'm just gonna add the smallest amount of water just to make it a little bit more pourable. That is basically all for the crust. I'm just gonna mix it up a little bit. And the timer for the crust should be at probably about a minute or so. Oh, 35 seconds. Okay, so once the crust is out, we'll be putting the filling into the crust. There is the timer. So now we're gonna be putting in the filling into the crust. Here is our crust. Still soft, so it's still not fully baked. Oh my gosh. It smells amazing. It smells so good. So now we're gonna be putting in the filling. 37. By now your whole house should be smelling like pumpkin pie. It's gonna smell so good. And we're gonna take it out soon, probably like 10-15 minutes. I took the pie out and this is what it looks like. The crust may be a little bit burnt, but that's okay because it's only like this upper part, and either way, you know, it's fine. I recommend leaving it in for like 45 minutes then if you want like not so burnt, but it won't taste burnt, I promise. So we'll cut into this later, but for now we're gonna put it in the fridge. I recommend overnight, but you guys can also put it in for about 6 hours. The pie is now ready. It's been in the fridge overnight and I'm gonna give it a try. I just took out a little piece since I had breakfast not too long ago and I'm gonna try this out. I'm really excited. It looks so good. Okay guys, it's morning, so I'm feeling a little rough, but we're gonna try this pie out. I'll put it on a napkin because I don't want to wash the dishes too much after, so I just give it like a little rinse. But we're gonna try this out. It looks really good. That's so good. Oh my god. I think this is one of the best that I've made. That's really good. You guys need to try this recipe out. I'm telling you. So good. And the crust, like I said, that's really good. Okay, so that was amazing. It came out so good. I'm impressed with myself. This is probably like the best pie I've made. If you guys do end up trying this out, let me know in the comments. Let me know. It was so good. And I have a whole pie. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and if you guys tried this recipe, like I said, comment below. Just let me know. Any video, just comment, oh, I tried your pumpkin pie recipe. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to subscribe, it's down below. So yeah, that's all for today's video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Thank you for watching. Bye guys.